Alright, my name is MacKenzie Winters, and for my ISP I decided to test the ability of different materials to retain heat when wet. So I wanted to do this because my friends and family and I are always outside and doing things, so I thought it would be a really cool experiment because I tend to ask the question of what should I wear and what kind of material should I layer for different activities. So to do this, I took cotton, wool, fleece, and down, and I had 8 clay modeling spheres that I molded. And I encapsulated 4 at a time, so I did the first 4 and I put each of them into one of the materials and put it in a freezer. And then I tested the temperature of it for 16 minutes, measuring it every 2 minutes, starting at 0. So then I got that percentage, and then I repeated that whole process, but I put 7 grams of water onto each material and took that percentage. So in my hypothesis, I thought that fleece would do the best under the wet conditions, retain the most heat, but that actually proved contrary to my results. So when I tested, cotton actually did the best. It only decreased 7.1%. And then next was down, which only decreased 9.5%. And then wool, which was 9.6%. And fleece, which was 17.4% decrease in heat retention. So I was super surprised by this because it's kind of a commonly held belief that cotton is a terrible insulator when wet. But the reason I think this happened was because I only tested for 16 minutes. And one of the reasons that fleece and wool are so good at retaining heat as compared to down is because they dry faster. But under 16 minutes, you really don't have time for any of the materials to dry. So it kind of eliminated that factor for wool and fleece. So I think that's why, and I think it's really practical because if you're only going to be outside for 10 minutes, you might as well wear cotton because it's probably actually going to keep you warmer than fleece would, just because it doesn't have to dry if you're only outside for a small amount of time. So, yeah.